Common errors. Perspective mistakes aren't like other drawing mistakes. If you draw a person, but their hands aren't quite good, most likely you'll look at it and say, I have a nice drawing. I just need to work on my hands. But not with perspective. An incorrect box in perspective looks goofy and weird, even if only one part is wrong. Most people give up at this stage. Don't. Try to remember, weird mistakes are a sign you're actually starting to learn perspective. Even students who can do amazing drawings like this struggle with perspective. Isometric and parallel lines. The most common perspective error is to make an object isometric. Take a closer look at your drawing. If you notice parallel lines, there's a problem. Your lines should slowly tilt back and converge at the vanishing point. Pinching to fit the page. What happens here is technically correct perspective, but it's not real-life perspective. The vanishing points are at the edge of the paper or screen. Certainly, this is easy to draw on paper, but this is not the way we actually see buildings and perspective objects. Nearly always, vanishing points in 2D perspective are beyond the paper. Two horizon lines. 2-point perspective will always share the same horizon line, but people often mix this up. What you get is a distorted looking box, like this, or this. The perspective lines on one side of the box go to the first horizon line, but the perspective lines on the other side go to another vanishing point on a different horizon line. Flared lines. Most likely, when people make this mistake, they have somehow flipped the rules of perspective. The perspective lines go behind their head or the camera, not the horizon line. Remember, what is closer and farther? Partially correct. These drawings are a mix of incorrect and correct perspective lines, usually on windows or floors of a building. Some of the lines are correct, but others are parallel, or they go to another vanishing point on a different horizon line.